a real legend in our club and in Sumter County about a week and a half ago. Joe Flynn passed away, leaving a hole that I'm not sure will ever be filled. Certainly not for me. I'm going to try to get through this. I met Joe. He walked into a liberal and independent ladies group. I should have looked at that picture. I was new, I didn't know anybody. And he walked in and everyone's like, Joe Flynn, oh, there's Joe Flynn, Joe Flynn. So of course I wanted to get to know this guy. And I did. And he became absolutely like family to me. For those of you who never worked with him, you really missed an opportunity to see how it's done right. Respectfully, with a determination the likes of which I've never seen. You all think I'm bullheaded, you ain't seen nothing. But we brought a clip. We have a clip of one of Joe's recent finest moments. His health was beginning to fail, but he came out for a Board of County Commissioner meeting when the county commissioners were talking about suing Orrin Miller and Angie Fox over the lost pets of the villages. And he had questions, and it's a 2-minute clip. I'd like you to watch it.
On June 12th, you folks, Board of County Commissioners, on the advice of your attorney, voted to move forward with litigation against certain citizens in Sumter County. The thing that amazed me, after reading the minutes and reading what the press had to say, now one of the county commissioners asked the county attorney what the financial exposure was to the citizens of Sumter County if you were to move forward with the litigation. Because if you lose, the citizens of Sumter County lose. So now one of you asked that question. I mean, does anybody know what the financial exposure is if you move forward with this litigation to the citizens of Sumter County? Do you know, attorney?
We'll answer questions later. Go ahead with your remarks, please.
Well, that was my question. Has anyone looked into that? The fact that you want to move forward with litigation against the citizens, and if you lose, who is responsible for paying that? Because you will lose. Who is responsible for that?
Thank you, sir.
Well, excuse me, point of order. I had asked a question and you said you were going to respond. And that has to do with...
what is the financial, if you go forward with litigation, when your county attorney suggested it and you agreed to it, what is the financial exposure to the citizens of the county?
Hopefully we will not have to go through litigation. But we're
Are
not
you saying
going
you're not going for litigation?
I am not saying anything.
So what would be
Sir, sit down.
What would be the exposure?
Sir, sit down.
What would be the exposure to the county citizens?
I'm going to ask you to sit down.
What would be the financial exposure? Would there be one?
We'll go on to the new business action required.
So that happened in this very room. I followed him out just to make sure they were simply removing him and not putting him in the back of somebody's car. And they just brought him to the back door. His wife was sitting out there waiting for him, and he came out with the sheriff escort. He walked up to Maureen, and he said, "I'm back." And he was. His health continued to fail, and I would worry and I would fuss over him, and he'd be in the hospital, and then I'd get a text, and it would be, "Chris, can you pull me the Sumter County Charter? There's something I want to look at." And I know he's doing better. Yeah, I knew he was getting better. It's a huge loss to Sumter County. It's a huge loss to everyone here. And as we leave today, we have a song to play. It's called "The Parting Glass." It's a good Irish song about the last glass you tip to your friends. So for Joe, donations can be made to Cornerstone Hospice or to the Sumter County DEC.
Who was that man that asked him to sit down?
That was a county commissioner. That's what's his name? Butler. They all blur together for me. And hey, I believe his seat is up this year. We have 3 seats to fill on the county commissioner, and we need to do it.